Yo abusia and ye kwa kokasa about blood sacrifices. Na me pese obia nto ne bo asepa no ntie ne yie. Se blood sacrifices hu hia. Se hu hia eye wo choice. Ba ye be wie this episode no. Wo beti niyama bebrebe ase. What am I say? Ye be nante like different 6 steps mu. Nti dia wo pese hu bia no ube hu wom. Ye be di kan akasa afa ho aso se esese uku aboa. Yes, aboa be nesese wuku no. Na wuku no e de amaden. Ye beka eno wo hodomo. Na afa ye wi ya ba be hwe Buddha ne animal nature because osum biara wate asefo asase su bia no kum ewom aboa ewom. Nti no ye be di kan ahwa aboa ko esese obi ekum esese obi kum bia aboa benya na okum ama hwan ye beka afa ye wi ba behwe Buddha ne animal nature ne emuasu ana ne muakumsu ye behwe no so afa ni ye wi ane ya ba behwe the animal nature esese onipa bia nso okum aboa potin esese onipa bia ekum bi ye bekwa na ye didi aba fom ne ya ba behwe moja eno nso hato nso okum edema na afa ye wi ya ba behwe moja yekum for atonement into betumi afre no say atonement paradox eno ene ye beka ho asem nti me take me time na me de ye nyina akomu 1 because ekunkum ne moamo asem no sebe adoso esese yetumi te emuwa su ni bi ase ebi tumi ka se miye nipa me wa aboa su ewo mimu ma aboa su eyesei what am I say ma aboa su eyesei obi so tumi ka se jai sebe emuade no ye nananom na omo ka wo ye niam be obi sa se jai emuade na wo ye no wo so de ba fom so so a osum bebre mpo no omo tumi classify nipa se omo ye moa adenti na ye a etisa sa de we na ye besua for ages. Many traditions have engaged in slaughtering and burnt offerings to various deities. Yeku ama aboa we, yeku ama deity we, yeku ama nyame we, yeku ama suma we, yese no na mpese yehwem. It has become an icon for spirituality that there must be some sort of sacrifice for atonement. Se woye bibia, etese yenku aboa bi, etese atonement wo ho. Osom any sunsumjuma ahodo, I mean worship and all sort of spiritual practices ekoso a ekum any ekunkum ewom. Now no, it is everywhere and it is rampant. Babia ye moja nti ye pese ye hu se hwan na di kan di moja twa e de baaye e started saying eye yesu se na ye yesu a na ye twa mmoa na den ti na ye twa na ye twa e de ye den na ye twa for atonement na ye twa for akwaside na ye twa for nkonwa e de nti na ye twa sa history no se wo wa wo betumi aba platform no so na wo ne ye abeche ekunkum start fi hi e de ma bibifo eno na ye ade a ye hia obi so ne ye e ba be hye ho nimde akonfo na mukum mmoa no mu betumi ne ya beche ho nimde die nti a mu so aboa mu sei na mu twa ne nti aboa wei na mu twa se ye kraman se ye prako se ye nantwie die nti a wu twa sa aboa no wo betumi aba na wo ne ye aba ba discuss frequency a erezi edema ne nyina we would want to know this so that ye ya ade na ye behu se ye nimni ayeye na yeye nti ekunkum no akonfo adada no a mo wo ho no mo hye akonfo afoforo no ana modern akonfo no mo ba na modern ekunkum group no mo hye de we ekunkum ne ikoso no eye saa na tie ana correction bi wom ana so se yenkum nko die nti na yekun akokọ die nti na wukun odwan die nti na wukun nantwie. What is the difference between the blood die nsunsanso na wo aboa bi a wukum no ni moja ho ye pese yesua nti so wo sa nimdie na wo betumi aba na wo ne yen aba be share because wo ne akonfo mpanyinfo ni bi kasa omo complain say the way ekunkum ne tie no eya ayem hyehye bibia befra but obi also is scared to talk about it. As loud as religious divisions exist, animal sacrifice seems to be the single point of unison for all religions. I had to say religion ni na nia wo be ka bia no akunkum ewom edi kan aka cha say e be ka Buddha nso na boa ne na kunkum Babia, there is killing everywhere. Today, it's another mystery school revelations and insight into the killing of bulls, rams, chicken, etc. as sacrifices and burnt offerings to gods of ages. And then, many more Bible called the mystery school, no. Na fe ahwehwe nantwie ni nwan ni mpete ene ntontom no mukum no. Baby a efiri ni enyameko a yekum na yede ama. Timi bisa say gods or deities and whatever a wukum aboa ne ma no. Se opemoja na aya oka ne say how does the energy communicate? O communicate kire wo daye mu ana mote se omo kasa na nanom no so omo pemoja omo ka ne say eden na bema obeji akoko na eden na bema obeji ojan. We need that education. You can come and give it to us on the platform. Mema wo akwa babiom at the bad time with Maame Grace so na me question ne say is animal sacrifice true spirituality? Asama me jama onini eni say emoa no akunkum no eye true spirituality ana so say enye eye question. When you are going to say, you say it as it is. Anyway, say it anyhow you want it. Mema wakwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumediesun, and then we are going to talk about blood sacrifices. Yo, and then so ye kwesi ada biom na me man krankra bia achen e man krankra bia akwaba e bonu nsia pa wonim se ubehu me e wa ha no mu sei ai and then so ye da foforo maka cho topic a ye kwakwa discuss ye kunkum ani moja eno ho asem enende no ye koka ma kire wo stages a ye be fam enti mo ma ye ndi kan enhwe kill your animal. Say kill your animal no eno na mpese mi hu nti ye kan kill your animal no na wache wa akokọ na ode afa kwan na wache wo nantwie na ode afa kwan ana moma ye nhwemu. Years ago I wanted to experience first-hand authentic African traditional spirituality. Because at that time I was constantly having premonitions about what constitutes authentic African spirituality. You can't catch it all. Me started wa sorry hono aya na ebi mu se me nka me awakening journey no ma ye bia wo video no so because you are new here uko platform no so we have videos than any other platform and you're bragging. It's the truth. You can cross check enti uko wa ubehu when we say me catch us say ye wa sorry no ade na ye suro pa ye bayi enti I decided to focus on bayi na me hwe say ade na wom. And when school, I want to know everything. Again, semi who be me subconscious and I'm etheric being download BBA. I don't want to be like I'm hallucinating. I want to be sure. Until me wure school, na me dia bobo hu ashe. Said the beya me nka sembi na obi anko Google na me looking like a joke. Until me obi a me pe adisia papa. Ai enti na me check ya say dey enti ne yeku ye de bia ye what time for abayifo no na me call school na me ko hu apparently said ye hu na nyesa the same thing I did to blood sacrifice and nantwie ni nwan ni amen so yes me hwe say no so no e dey na constitute no e dey ma African spirituality e ye sa na African spirituality na etie ana so say ye bibi e na ye nte ase. And Simon feel say I just woke up for one platform being a meeting so and I got audience and Debbie me go through a whole lot. Into the American na say find yourself the eno ne wo ho ne krakra no eno no but mo de mo because it is going on. It's a choice. You cannot balance the world. Ubeye ignorant if you feel say wo pese nipa nyina enya ne awope. Enye possible ewa asase so and see that name to me soon see because answer no nyankopon po beba asase no onim se na chaos wo ho nti se sabio wo ye obi a wadwene mu da ho a wonye wadwin se wo beye se obia nya se de awope but wo kasa ne ade a wo ye no they are for a particular people. Se wo ko body fuo mu a wo be se body esi wo bia ne ma ne wo no ho se wo tu apem edi si wa ne ma beba ho nyina apem ne beba so apentu emma so enya possible sa na wi ase ne tie until you can never balance the world say nipa nyina anye say nipa nyina anye say. My messages are for particular people. My messages, my theories, education na me dey mano, they are for the intellect. Omo ni nyansa na omo adwene mu da ho no. Because aponchi oni cake ni hweye. Okraman oni cake ni hweye. They like bones. Aponchi like wheat, like nwura. Nti no we are not the same. But baby ne nipa ko a ekoho. Uko makola abakotu nipa wo ho uko tudu abakotu nipa wo ho uko akra mall a obekwakotu nipa wo ho se wo abrotire uko mall ho mpo a uko rollers shop a nipa ewura mu ne different. So that is how life is. Inti you will be unwise and it will be unwise for me to feel or think that everybody will be like me and to me see enye possible. So I preach find yourself. But there are people who don't even have themselves. People like that, almost finding themselves how. So my messages are not for everybody. They are for particular people. This was also important to me because I was helping a lot of people find their balance. I mean the people that think the way I think and do things the way I think. So obia de na semba I want to have knowledge about everything. So minimia na se me kasa na mahuni America. An understanding of the phrase going back to the roots because only another serious thing na ehete and big time in terms of astral divination. Obia per se yenko ye nananom ho yenko back to your origin. Yenko back to your origin team. I'm like no. We have to find out. Let me find out what is it about. Because finding our true self, it is what has brought about every brouhaha that is going on. For any spiritual person, TME, who uses animal sacrifice and those who don't believe in it, these teachings are not targeted at you. And in the medical room, we can never be the same people that Obiane the way we behave. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm not targeting you because I don't actually know you to focus on you. I have a destination, I have agenda, I have a program, I have a mission. It's not that me ye be adia me ye me what destination. So my focus is on my destination. So I don't say me ye na nkrofo ye Maame Grace, hey Maame Grace. I yet to say me true mrika e wo track and park so. So mommy say hey me jina ho na me nhwe machi say me so me kokasa so that people will come and my focus is on my destination. Inti me paucho say kunkum na wo tete na wo kelea. Don't think I know you or I'm focused on you. I don't even know you. So my way any straight and mamu because bibia wo be kebia no be atageti and an concern no so. So mokona mo de monkon concern e kwa munye ni nice and neat just like everything about me looks like. What you say? Umeyanya ni sa na mboa ye nyina. Enti nya wo na wo ye me target. I don't even know you. Seriously, I don't understand why you feel my preaching is targeted to you. There are great people out there. Nobody is jealous of anybody because at which level anyways? Like at which level? How? It's not even possible. I did it all before, so don't shake. Men feel said I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying come for anything. I'm saying find yourself. That's what I'm saying. In the quest for my journey, I traveled across the known places on this continent where animal sacrifices are heavily practiced. Medini na videos ni na ewo the quest of Akabula and Hodomo. Enti you know what we are talking about. Enti na mechira will say the gurus in the fraternity of killing, omo ankasa kora omo nim say bi mu wrong. That's that they sit back and fire ho. Enti we know say all the fraternities no yabenya kankawem suom everywhere there is kankawem. You can't do anything about it. It has always been like that. Edi asem na esi ye wo beka ya no fiala ba platform we so time na no gokpo asem no ajenasari asem ni say you watch the show with me and no fialaga how some of the people no omo wo ba bi anka ho de obi asuro no were also manipulated. This thing is going on everywhere. Until nobody, no sensible being would have time and be like, no, it doesn't make sense. My experiences with blood sacrifices in Benin, Togo, and Ghana helped me to come up with this understanding that anywhere we see in religious traditions that a deity or messiah is recommending animal sacrifices, I don't believe it means go and slaughter a goat or a cow to please that God, and I will explain. Minyansemu eni minim dieno, and I've told you, I'm talking to people who think like the way I think. But a show until you can actually watch past whatever. Everybody is welcome. You are free from your choice, but you are never free from the consequences. That one I want you to understand. In short, my understanding of animal sacrifices in spirituality is hugely metaphorical. My mind. Yes, just like a lot of things, our Bible numuna metaphorical, symbolism na done no na symbols na done say a real thing. And that is how I see animal sacrifice, and I will explain. That notwithstanding, animal sacrifices move energies, and it is one of the most eruptive frequencies manipulating systems in spirituality. My mind. Yes, you will only get angry over what I just said if you are ignorant of what you do. Like I mean, energies are bringing no manipulate eniyama in the spiritual system. About this only if you don't know what you are doing. Everybody is killing and you also decided to kill. You are ignorant of what you are doing. And when about this. That being said, you need to understand first what it means to sacrifice animals in the metaphorical sense, and what it means to do blood sacrifices in violating universal cosmogony. You need to understand these two. I se wukum abuwa no ewa adwene nimu. Na wukum abuwa biso na wa manipulate universe no ne nhyehyeye ne niniama. See these two things no ase. Ansa na wa go close to sa niama we no mo. Pese wote ase because se wukum abuwa e de aye bibi aka hu sa abuwa no so enkwa wonimu. Enti no wu di ewu. Now the aye bibia na ese wo hwe se sunsunsu anso no ebeye den. Like I said, if you are sitting back, listen to what I'm saying. Now, let's look at Buddha's animal nature. There is a concept in Buddhism called the 10 worlds of Buddha, which explains the interdimensional state of human beings, which they frequently vibrate through. And no na Buddha for no, omo jidi. They believe say omo wo enhihye bi the other day no mene wo Kabbalah for no omo de I have done a bit of all these fraternities no omo de de amount nti ene no ye peke we mu so omo so omo wiase ene omo hihye ene omo niama omo wo bibi a omo frɛ ne 10 worlds a omo nyina omo tu kwan a omo kom from wahase etu baby a wo bepin bia no ewo honom sa na eno na omo frequently no omo vibrate FM, moving from one state to the other at any point in life. That is what these Buddhist people no and Buddhism for no omo ye. For those who study Buddhism, please comment in the box below. It is sometimes called the Lotus Sutra. The American saying na ya edin omode ma no me say eye one of their 10 worlds no eniama a omukuko okomu no emu baako na mafa ne nde a me ba beka ho asem. It's really a simple concept that says that you as a human being at every given point in life enter and come out of these states regulated by time. That is the 10 worlds. And that 10 worlds na Buddhist for no omukomu no eno na mede ama no. The platform is open for all the Buddhists in Ghana. We want to get your knowledge. Into ubetumi aba, then maybe you come and take us through all the 10 because I am just picking one pe na mede afem. I am not going to attempt too much of it because I'm not a practicing Buddhist. But for the sake of this presentation, I will touch just one. I will touch just one of the worlds. Na aya omo eyusu no. Enti ye be touch one of the omo 10 worlds na omo komu no. Abusunya tie. Ade bia ni wiase a esu chen nimdie. Se wo hwehwe de ba, se wo hwehwe de atwam nimdie na je wo nkwa. Enti na Bible say lack of knowledge my people perish. O maame ibewu, o papa ibewu na obeja na de ama obi a oja na chi ama obi a sebe ye jama de onim nyansa. Na nyansa na ye nimdie, na nimdie yesua enye aduane. So obi ati we say ase. Enti hia se wo ye nipa no wo besua de ye ne se wo de abɔ wo ho ban na wo de age wo ho nkwa na wo de aye wabra abɔ ni yie bibie ni wiase mu ate asefo asase we say nso a ɛho hia ɛkyɛ nimdeɛ nti se ye wo akola ende a na ye de ni ikoskumi hu so obi atokraman na wasabio wato apontwe a wato book ama ne so nko school da ma wo ba ende a wo de ni be ko school a de no wo school ho no okwa akosua nimdeɛ. The child no or started class 1 na wo de ni kosi university for obey confused but obetumi atena university for classroom we sua de a afa no why stable until you better get confused and learn now why you stable because a chaos na this stability edeba. So you better learn and get confused and find yourself than to go through any process that will take out your mind because omo wo kasa bi said de nyame ni pese ekum no ono e na omo bone dam me ne wo aka we dada. So acquire knowledge so you are able to have a better life. Like important, there is nothing more important than what I am giving you here. Said ya midi kanka ye no me say ye befa 10 of their wells ni mu baako na yaka ho asem omo frɛ no Buddha Lotus Sutra medi kanka cho no na me pese me chire mu e chire wo. We are talking about blood sacrifices and that is the animal state. Buddha Lotus Sutra no na chire say eno na ye o first animal state and eno na ye friend say animal state. Now this theory by Buddha goes to answer the question of so many people. And then asem we be hwe no minim say be yi nkofo bebre asema no cause bibisa emwakum na ye mi nkokum aboa ese mi kum aboa ye be wi an episode you make a decision and then you can do whatever you want. Especially when people go through trouble or when an unexpected tragedy happens. No be a hwehwe baby e de or hwehwe bibi de ahye or hwehwe solution bi or hwehwe den or hwehwe bibi. Now why for example recently a young Ghanaian actor died mysteriously. It was tragic and unexpected to his fans. Nti no be e ka say na we na kun no na we so say na we ye say na we so say na we ye say na we so say we na ye say. So nipa eko a particular state mu a na afa niama bebre akire na dwen so nti niama kire wadwen so wo mra wo a particular state mu a e dey decision na wo make decision a e be free you forever and now make decision a e be call for another shot for you e dey na ya wo ye wo de ka no kwaji loan interest wo nti unji sika no kora no wasan akofa ka bi bia be ka ho eno na ya wo ye ana wo de ka wo try to negotiate with the people na afi wahwe kwan a wo befa so a wo betua ne kakrakra ana wo bakwaji loan nti wo ji loan baako na wo kwaji mienu wo kwaji miensa won say we store no wato nkura because loan for HAC. Is that how we should lead our life physically and spiritually? Eno na say ya na wo situation bi mu a eden na wo ye for solution. Even though there are many rumors surrounding his passing, Buddha has recommended this theory. If you are Buddhist and want to understand or spiritually make sense of that issue, and as I say, we face it with unexpected circumstances, it is only because we are operating inside our animalistic nature. So we call that level now. And when we ye bibia, we can bibia, we person who say. There's somebody who said, Maame Grace is confused. You don't understand the world. If we are saying we won't say why are confused? Who feels me my confused? Me so feels why are confused? Because I had this what bon party a bed in amount. Won't say ti yesoma say betro confused. Why are confused? No wa. I understand that AI now no and notify bibia. Ti say we paid comment writer AI ni mo. Why? Nti I doing people with well set up no. Ade bia odebeko bia they know you. Nti mumaye upgrade wo bone na ye no. So I understand there is no problem, but upgrade yourself on what you are doing. Sometimes so many terrible situations happen to people, and as a good soul you ask why. Adenti na bofra we na nkono nko an oba suru abusua ni mu o ede be na ye ya ama wewu sei ade na ye sei na ye adwi niama bebre. In the wisdom of Buddha, people are usually trapped in chaos because they are trapped in their animal nature. Obi sheshe adwuma ma wa ubetom because one ka say ya trapping wo animal nature mu sebe wondwen esoro ho ne nya adwuma eno pe na be mo obi sheshe adwuma ma wa ubetom say zon. Until you can only be trapped when you are operating on a lower frequency. Now people that operate in the lower frequency, they are in their animalistic behavior. And you know, the difference will be like how you respond or how you add yourself. Whether obedani abuani bi, and now betchere say we nipa. His focus is that an animal does not know anything about his hunter. Abwebie ni wanoma onim bibia they are all bekum no edeba adentia because omo operate in a higher frequency. Ana on a higher frequency into owo nwura ni mu but ne hunter na obekum aboa ne de obetake notice into obehu se omo musunsum mfidie no. Omo hwe ba bi aboa ne foot ne ade no ewo no na omusum afidie ni wo because omo hu se ho ya aboa ne kwan obeba abetom nti se ya ade aboa ne so nim the way a hunter ni operate a eno de se okwa operate a ono nso obehwe se ende me mfa ha ochena mefa ha se wo ye obi a wotai hwe animal kingdom a eno na me metai hwe pa ade a me hwe man hwe wrestling a me hwe animal kingdom because e kire minyama bebre. Aboa ni bi wo honom a obon se lions no kochi omo a omo nante omo ndwane straight o omo dwane sei sojafo no sue nyansa enti se omo kọ war no omo dwane a omo ndwane ten omo kọ ni sei so that se omo shoot bullet they can dodge it enti se unni wo lowest frequency na se wo unni wo animalistic way ni mu a the reason why obi ni lower frequency ni kwa ye say ye kundalini owo ya aboa. So what must here? Just a rise abasro. Enti se wumba asro na wo ase ho a wunnim ni awo hunter no abu de obekun no wunnim ni ohwehwe ama wo. Ube kasa obi e kasa ube kasa biba de ebekun na nkasa no enya de a ubehu. Ai sa na Buddha eka. The saddest part in life is this. Ade ye ja wo wiase. Eno na maka kire wo sesi enu. When you know nothing about his or her hunter. Se wuti wiase na eya rehu se wuti ho na wunnim ni a ohhye bibia ma wunnim ni opa wo se ye na wunnim ni obekun because me catch your plane enya esi bia esere kire wo no eno na ye wadanfo so kraman osere kire wa obeka wo no kraman onsiri o onya afi ne se kire opa obeka wo nipa ni bi ye nkraman but the hunter has planned and studied the animal so well that it knows exactly when to shoot. The all plan is so obekun no. What obi betimi abetena wo ho. Obi betimi afa wadanfo. For all you know, ade ba ko no so che. Wanam ontuo, wo shortcomings, wo behavior, minia, ade ye wo ya ne wa hu. Memo obi ehu da. No de abeye wo. Mafutuo nie. Ade ye wo ya no. Me se memo obi ehu ade ye wo ya da. E wo wiase mu. Saying na hunters no mo ye na se wo animalistic vibration and frequency ni mu a o hunter no can shoot at you at any time and you will die. If I tell you say know yourself may catch you say instead you be study wo na we study nipa any niama eba around you no so that so be attack wa wo be hu ni easily. The hunter can predict the next move of the animal. So he sets a trap on the way of the animal to fall in. Ubetimi de ho ahye ho. Almost study usa. No ahwe se ubese. Won so share 1 million plans so you can save your life. I'm telling you. Eniama ni bi wa won. Omo be chichiri saying apasel nicely. No ma ba say tobi. Say one to a omo de beko it doesn't end there. Obechichiri the fine no wa any parcel no de abechew. Wo say wo mpe gift na no de ko ensan yo. Uti anye yo de beto form ama wakofa na afade se wani na ho a. We na me preach a kire. Nothing less, nothing more. Me ni hwe ya me de be ma wo. Me ka tro se bibia wo pe bia no ewowu mu ehọ na me pese wo focus wo ho. And yes are these hunters, they will trap you and they will make sure say wo be fall ewom na waso ebe ye hye papa. If this is your case, me this will never be my case. You can never trap me and father. Sister wo de wo fo say we your case eno na me ka kire say raise your frequency because aboa bi empo ni ho a opese obi chi ni easily. Se wo hwe animal kingdom na hu say aboa bi achi aboa bi a. When we say aboa bi achi aboa bi ma wada ho din da opre because on pet so obi nkunu. Nti say aboa mpo mpese obi kuna. Wo nipa na opese wo tena ho ma obi sai wadwen. It doesn't make sense. We na me ne wo kasa enye bibia aboa mpese obi kunu obi ani wo opese obi kunu obi abewu ba obi apese onwu ni wuo obi ani wo opese obi kunu ema ni wuo we na me preach e de akere wo no. The animal, on the other hand, has no intelligence on the hunter. Unim die beku ho hwe. Dia ebe pawo no afidi a yesum wo unim ho hwe. Obi e kasa, usu kasa bi. Obi e dwane, usu dwane bi. Unim afidi beku. So at all points, the hunter can study the animal, set a trap, and bait the animal into the trap. Ye wo nipa hunters wo ho. Ni ewo nipa animals wo ho. Where do you place yourself? This is going on everywhere. Religion biemu obi akubi. Ude religion biemu obi akubi mafa Buddha de ba ko na me de kire wade. The wisdom in this Buddhist theory is that when a human being gets into his or her animal nature, anyone or anything, be it a spiritual or human who is planning to trap you, can read you and predict your actions. No, they are foul say queen. En kasa keke. Te nipa bi hya wo se kasa en kasa keke. Se wonim se wachi nye, waye bibi enye na ede ontontom ba, sit back and work on it. Una anim nyansa. Therefore, they know exactly when to surprise you with an attack. Because we're steady will be biya. Mena me ka kire wo, me se de obeye wo bibi no onye dede o. De obeye dede no no pe wasem. You can tell me about your experience. Obi a omo ane ho be share wa brabom ene ye kwan a ode wo fa aso. A formula, a man for what formula, a happen in relationship, a happen in friendship. There are people who have your time. No be me say when you hear the word follow the masses, you're careful. Sometimes the M is silent. Before you know, you are following the asses. Election time nature mo. Papa president, Papa Mahama, wabedi ni president. Wo follow ya wu ye. Why obi benyane waba. Wo maame, obi behwe na ma wo nkwanda nyina. Se wo jaba, obi behwe na ma wo nkwanda nyina. When people are pulling you, be careful. They can use you. There are traps all over. Obema wakoka asem so chen wano. Na afi wo waso ayeshi. Wo frɛ ni phone kra onfa. This is going on everywhere. But she share dwuma ama wo. Endra kra na obi ka kire me say ye wo mema ni bi wo hɔ a obetumi ahwɛ wo lifestyle na wo twa foto e de ato no ne nanfofo abete wo so. Cause wahwɛ wo phone, wahwɛ wo car, wahwɛ wo dressing ni ade nti onim ma ne formula ni nyina nti wo so phone ase o iPhone no ata ama some pa iPhone nti me use that and say me be use bi won kofa to bi ama me nti me use no wata ama wo pe car oh no wata ama ode wachi car from wie ya okọ there are people who have formulas of traps omo wo bi e wo ho we na Buddha e ka akire wo. Don't be ignorant about your hunter, never. Memma obi study no nimu no nimu wakwan onimu emotions onimu pain onimu shortcomings obe use against you. Na bibia na watch phone na wo ka akire bibia na watch phone na wo ka akire obi na ye form network na so wakoka ho bi. Wait for it. Obe surprise you, obe shock you. So who feel say we experience, I share it in the comment section. Obi omo an ho be share wabra bom ni shocking pele ojadema. Buddha is saying that being in the animal nature of the Lotus Sutra makes you act like an animal waiting to be hunted. Buddha na eken. Papa bi to nyom say some friends are also some girls are dangerous. And then make sure some friends are dangerous. Some people are dangerous. Be careful who you trust. Okasa too much. Obi na ama waware no. Okasa adodo. Be careful of some voice note you make. Be careful about some recordings. Be careful about some videos. Be very, very, very careful. The chat, be careful about it. And so, if someone wants to poison you, he studies you to the extent of knowing your next vulnerability. Obechicha baby a wa homre ewo. Ade ba ko a me kata so power social media baby a me vulnerability wo da. Because e ho ne de wo komu a anybody at all can destroy you. Protect your vulnerability. Everybody has one, honestly. Obia wade e man yemre ba katasu yiye. It is one of the portals I'll be to me afemu ayeziti. Mama uki ba ko ende. And what to do to get you to act in a certain way. Krofobi nimsa obema wa yesa ade no. No wa kan asem bi agu anim ase. Never. See, because you are in your animal nature. You cannot put me in my animal nature. You don't have what it takes. Nti me ka kire wo so ama wahwe wo hu yie. Na say ye hu issue bi e call ta bank manager bi okọ date girlfriend ne ade efe wi ase na ode animguase ni bi akoka na yere ne mma yina na nam court ene ade obi atwempena obi kotwempena ba ko na ni magu ase e ma ne bibia asai ye wo traps wo ho. Be careful what you do. Enuti na de ba ko be ye ba ko pe na trap obi a steady ade na wo ye no e ho no be pawo afiri hwe wo hu yie. When you are in pain, shut up. Kawanu tum. Ubufu na ade ne ye wo ya kawanu tum. E mo obi ehu usinto. E mmoa. Because onipa no tie wi obekwa akoda pain nu wakomemu e na ehye. Nti be careful how you can vulnerability because obi pe wasem because obi do. A man's enemy is in his own household. A man's enemy is in his own household. And then oya wadanfo na wo ka bibi a kire no unim de besi ochina. Ka wo kipi ya. Secret is power. Susun kasa. What you say? You never know anybody. Unim nipa bia wasase so da. Ade se nipa no nsa so naji. Eyo say guy no oye good o. Oni sika unim so ye good and oye bad the same as the women. into susu and yes when the shock ne hit to say come e ho na wu baby a wo be fa kora nti no aya susu ukofa oba na susu fa ho to no so me nka setan no aya susu obema no susu sa aya susu so that the shock ne ba you can survive na wu nipa na wuhia omo no unim de obetumi aye wo devil na unim de obetumi aye wo angel. We don't have anything to determine say asomesi obeya me buru nsam ana asomesi obeya me nyankopon ade a obetumi de determine pe ene say wo unim wo ho na unim ade e betumi edi unya ana e betumi aka wato fom ene na bema wahu say me nhwe me hu yie nkofo ne bebre kofa girls ne boys see ana mo ka tell me say Nigeria gospel musician bi we twa ne girlfriend. How would you ever ubedwin sen say wo yire na woni ne dada ma na ukun na woni ne dada na wo mpra na woni ne da sorry naked no obefa sekan ye twa wuti obekọ wadwume makoyi wuto say me kunu say ni say no oye wa ha edin no betumi ayi say wodwin papa na wadwin bone abufuo wo ho ebi wo ho omubufu a omukọ so low omundane animal papa bi ampo not butterfly mpo omubedane a wanhwa no madane prako sebe kafra facha me ejanan kura na odi nti ye careful because who nim nipa na we dealing with no ebi omo maame ebi omo maame ebi omo nuanom asama okokan ade ewo wumu na ye wo dia unya de ma obi pe a nti hwe yie se de awo kasa hwe yie na wanka nchiro bi a wo ye ebeye yie ka chiro bi so a wo ye ebeye yie kwanu tum. A lot of people are in their animal state so much that politicians can easily predict how they will act in situations. Andre yana me ka kire one politician bi a me pe na asem me ka kire no me say baby a wa bedu sesi ana ha no nye classroom na wo kira de we nya headmaster na ye de ama no. This is politician politics na wa be mu. So open your eyes wine. And so pastors and media intentionally put certain shows and news out there to force the sleeping masses to react in a particular way as predicted. And it's adie way koso. Omo the spiritual people adie yo social media pastor betumi agina ho. Na papa yi say 2020 we ye be hu babies ni man ni ade oka na papa crisis brofo fia watwa ama no. Infantry papa crisis papa KSM michia o baby a wo bia o say crisis em say yin na be join no daachi say wahu they will put on actions binumo kasa binumo and they won be ye at Yesu ba ya no omo no beduru first. Now ma masses no omaye jinjin when they say Mami Grace you say oh nini ye adwuma kro obejai because a pastor has putting up a show what the demeanor no the kasa ye no is going on everywhere. Spiritual person no they put up a kind of behavior or a show so that the masses no ebe react na bia ye basa politicians ni nyina omo ye sa niama we in Africa. Our abrofu master uses tax, fuel prices, and others to turn us on and off at will. Omo betumi atutu niamem na ne ye nyina ye bo president ye nua na osiso no omo the problem na ba na ye gya ye nua na esi ho ni ye bo na chi ni ye bo na because yan kasa so ye ba ye nka nokore ka kire omanfo no say ade we na me pese me ye na no kure wo mu ni ye se mo amboa ye nyina ye ho a enye yiye. Bose enye by force ebegu anim ase. Don't promise what you cannot give. Ebeyi wama. When na ye masters, ye slave masters no mo ye. Omo bibi omo pe bia no. Omo study your economy, omo study your way of life. No omo ma ye nya ya react. Na ya atwese kan, na ye di brim ye ho. No omo te what say omo nya hwe. Eno no omo ye. They know when to turn us on and when to turn us off. Omo ye nte say plug no. Ba na ye nyina he demonstration ni ye ko ba ni ye nyina na demonstrations ni ye ko. So omo pay slaves they know how to do. If omo pay marketer omo nim ni omo be so omo pay slaves omo pay adwumayefo a omfa bo to mesi ye mechi obiom obema economy no aye din and the ban sa na obi enya adwuma anye unemployment we dey mama menka say allege mamfa allege nka ho. It is alleged say 11 no kura ba no mo say ye employ nkrofo obi and still ye gi 11 no afi unemployment abedoso nti everybody will travel akwa Barbados nyina aka ho. Enti eba ni say na ane no mu business sorry obakwa akoto visa form no oho no mu make business no na wakọ so na wakoye nkurutudwuma nti they have a way to turn us on and no matter any off eduru ba bi omo pedipa they know where to press oduru ba bi omo pedipa they know where to press I had to say ye gina ho because we don't learn about our hunters. Our animal nature is on a higher frequency. Nti ye ni mo hwe wona mo de education system ne ba ha na yesua kasa no kura yesua wa ha no eye mo kasa yesua abrofo yen ye de kura de ato nchen when they do this no mo press are not no na ye di mirika ne ye koto forms ni wie no mu nyo musika ne wie ne ye true mirika ne ye koduru ho wie a doctor kura cannot practice there as a practitioner doctor e wo ho as a practicing doctor e wo ho no mo wo ye doctor wo Ghana now could do America. Tell me if you go straight into their hospital or their theater to go and perform surgery. And so make a doctor no wahano or perform me bibia into a DNA course. How do you explain this? We don't learn our hunters until they press us to fight ourselves. So obi pie wom na obi enkrofo ni to learn about the hunters. They will get some of us. No mako jinjano, no menyane sleepers nibi, no me tuegu. So they will make sure say you will turn your thing no into what you don't want to. Revelations platform and Maame Grace will never go into secrecy. If I say it will never go into secrecy, it will never be a group or a business. It's a promise I have given you. Mark my words. This is what our masters are doing. If they want us to demonstrate, they know what to do. They press why na ya frefren krofo fi omfie so mo demonstrate. Why na ya or instigated that program you know. So munko demonstrate. Why na ya oye. If they want us to vote in a particular way, they know what news they will send to us. These are our hunters. And because of where we are operating in, we don't know our hunters. They have studied us. Almost your emotions, almost your imbalances, almost who your host, so they just press and they know the directions so that they get what they want. This is what we are going through as Africans. And this is what I'm talking about. And so you are ignorant of your watches. That is the problem of Africans. Me, I am never ignorant of my watches. I know those who want to ride behind my back. You won't get it. Never. NC. How? No. I can't do that. No. They control you by your mood swings. Your animal nature. That's why I'm saying kill that one. Kill your animal nature. So nobody is able to do you anything. This animal nature kills your ability to even notice those who are plotting and planning against you. You see why it is never possible for me, for you to get through to me? Because this doesn't exist in my blood. And no na mene wo share no. Se kusa ehona. And no na wo be problem for everybody. Me, I know I am a problem for the whole world though. Ojani leni part in take care. Meaning, baby, I mean, no, and I'm not expecting anybody to love me. But I know that Kwame Nkrumah was killed, Lucky Dube was killed, all these people, all Mugabe, they were killed. And that is what I will never allow. Nobody will kill me. I will die when my time is due. I don't know my hunters. I know you. So if you are plotting, I know long ago. The other day, I posted something and people were writing that, don't attack anybody. If you attack my theories, I don't have a problem. Not at all. Because I have more light. So when you tap into it, there is no problem at all. There is no problem at all. So men dream say, medium pass plotting, I have passed. I have left all that plotting, for Oshun to take care of it, or matter of flood. On floody no wash all that away. I am always a Friday born. I represent, or I am the goddess of beauty and love, and I will always remain like that. That is what I will project. May affect you with love and beauty, because that is who I am. Therefore, it is this animal nature that you must kill. Into listening to everything you are making. Now you're talking about blood sacrifices, no? Into me chrewo abua kwa esese wuku. So wonya nte dia machire mu nyina ase a. Wo sha unhu abua kwa esese wuku a. Ene ma yenko mu biom ene yento aso. Stop being an animal. Stop being an animal. When you say stop being an animal, people feel say obi a okasa, ebi a okasa aggressively, una we animal. No, obi wo kwa listen, obi eni ho a owo a osre a nanimu ye feda ana wa ye bokoda. When you are delivering and it is life, your behaviors, your attitude, your mood will tell what you are giving out. So when you see me talking at the top of my voice, me emotions, me love, me BBI is coming out. I am giving life, and you don't give life in a vulnerable manner. You give life with a full energy and a higher frequency. And a higher frequency will not let you say it. Oh, no. That is why my voice is up. It's the frequency, it's the delivering, it's the birth, it's the life, it's the light that is coming out of me. And no, and reactions. So if you feel me talking like that, makes you feel I am proud, it's okay, it's very cool. You can actually stop watching. You don't need to disturb yourself. So what I'm saying is stop being an animal. This is what I'm preaching to you. Wake up and sacrifice the animal for your God, which is your higher consciousness. This is my message. So our platform where so now for the past how many years? What I'm saying is that kill that animal that is in you. If there should be any blood sacrifice, if there should be any killing, that animal in you, that is what you need to kill. And then I will finish no. Finish no na fama will higher consciousness. Your behaviors, the things you say, ignorance, ashemu mano. And then I say muwe suno edaso etiumu misi kuno. And you be an ebeku amount ye wankasa. Minianum. This is my message. And then I make catch ye nyina. And to say what ye di American. Say it's necessary for you, take it. If it's not necessary, don't worry. And when I teach here and you feel you are confused and you don't understand, when a lecturer teaches somebody and the person doesn't understand, you go to a professor. When a professor teaches you and you don't understand, you go to a doctor. When a professor or a doctor teaches you, now on teasie, na se wo se wo beko ghetto sebio with smoker ana with seller ho se on chira wase na te ase a obema unimdie a ewo weed ho because eno na owo eno ho nimdie e na owo. So take your time and listen to what I am saying. Even if you feel it confuses you, that is what will make you, because it is chaos that brings stability. I hope we understand this. We are talking about blood sacrifices, and you are watching Time with Maame Grace. I am always the prettiest preacher. I am always the prettiest preacher. I am your Kasongo babe. Kasongo. Say mope Kasongo no. Na saint osika na mompe. I am the saint. The only African the Pope has named a saint is Maame Grace. Meti asesumi ye saint. Queen Saint Osika. To me, actually, to the glory of God. It was Ebusia. All your time with Maame Grace, so me boss in Ebisa question business. I say, Sani animal nature ye kasongwa. Onkunana. Abuana omu friend war talk. No more dintu. Obisa say onkunana. Na mse se wenkuna. Obedwane rough. Obe tutu form so rough. Ebusia. Knowledge is the only thing. It may save you in anything. So whatever you do, pursue knowledge. Get confused and find yourself out. It's better to do that than to go mad. Because men in Africa will understand this better. And that's me man when they marry jealous wives. And man be bre yare omu nim di omudi. Enchini bi ekum. A husband who likes chasing girls and going out late at night. Now how you need baby? What their wife do is sometimes some of their wives no do sometimes, and they say they put things in their foods. Me na make catch it. Di niyama begu aduani mu amawadi. There's a case I won't talk about it now because a concerning penifo me no are very popular. You the man, your animal nature, which is your hunger for food. And mema ni bi pe aduane. E ma hu I don't know why you guys are not scared of us. 1 tablespoon of rice, you are finished. 1 plate of rice, ogbena. 1 glass of juice, yayi, ogbo. I don't know why you people joke with some women. Your lust for women and your thirst for cheating will blind you from seeing the traps your wife is setting for you. 10 years later, you get a stroke. Or the bema wedi, a man be was. Me say, obi a oya loud or can asem, adeye ni ya or can be a ni papa. I'm telling you this. Na omo de adeye shisho omumuno. Akanfokra wakase biya se nipa din trimu osu. Oko bade biya na wasan aba. Na wakoyi wo pant na sebe baby a woko da ye no. Mo friend yan sperma toes you ana wan. Emo abade wom no wabeyi agu no hono no wasi. Wate se wo mpena. Ontumi ntwe ofo na wo teatea no. Aware no mfa ne bag nko. But wo di nchene. I'm telling you. A man be what they will leave you. Why I won't say would your own palm the song call. Now we be na mo no ankasako or be kono nche na wenya stroke or bet now pain you know ma will be edi different. Ye wo mema ni bi wo wa omanya yade omani so no the oba for about the year no punishment. I'm not saying say obi ya o. Ai say binum ka ho. The same way a man no so bi de e no so sa. Wow. What animalistic behavior no ma wo treat nipa badly kra wo ndwe ho wo ni feelings bia no wo be di ho nchene. Wise women know how to trap your men. Know how to trap them. Some of them are wicked. Saso na man bi ti mo den papa oni feeling on kai baby ye fa no kra fiye. Buddha is saying that sacrifice that animal so you won't fall into trap and not trouble. This is what Buddha is telling you. So when you look at Buddha's animal nature and animal sacrifice, this is what he is saying. Until Buddhist, me say knowledge in the success and 1. Me subscribe to anything. No. When you are in your higher self and you are in your higher consciousness, you know your hunter, you calculate and know so the way yes here, also so be funny saying. Or the way for her, now won't so often saying, Unye Jimmy Foo. Una any answer. Now, who person show, then our person will show, and so she, na power cry is not exhibited openly. And then I will show, men show her. When we say Sikeji na ho ebo obi blow suda. When we say Sikaya yeko banka yeko kashi. When we say Jina ho didi obi atem da. Ne niame sika betumi aka obi anu atum. Obi tuo kita no kore sika ebetumi aka na no atum nanso enye dede said ya papa ne kan. This is how you should behave. Aye. Men dane men allow hum obi nane on kanya wabu asu emfa refuse to be an animal. Ti afa wahu baby aya mabufuo ne wo no say ube frɛ nipa wo refuse say ube ku sa aboa no na wadwen to extend say what misbehavior to extend say a book has called you an animal openly and you have accepted. It is a big error for Africans. You are not animal. You can never be an animal as a black man. Kill your animal nature now so that you will notice the change in the tone of your wife and you will know the difference between enchine papa any other enchine. What is your no? We ego into we yire ni bufu na oka sempa wuntie ube deep poison. If you don't kill your animal nature, anything at all can kill you. Una wo ho odin, una wo sika, wo beda ho na afo change wo pant na no twitwa wani so ma wo. Obajejew akokum, enchini bi kum se medical aka acho. That is animal sacrifice. So when kum sa aboa ne wo mu a, this is what we are talking about. And metaphorically, ye ni niamagu abonten. I'm telling you, if there is spirit in you, there is anger in every human being. But won't carry 2 years as me, I can't do it. When the thing is over me, now I can't want some I'm done, I'm gone. Me pretend I'm not a bitter woman. I'm very okay. It doesn't mean say me a pretender to be like adiana me bufu amenka me bufu ameka. Na dey mpo na ma me bufu. Me bufu because nipa na obeba no fe ni state or wom ne dia okom na you will talk about it. This is what we called animal sacrifice. This is the first wisdom of animal sacrifice according to Buddha. Per mystery school understanding. This is the first ever animal sacrifice. So what am I saying? If you agree or disagree with me, it's my theory. I'm telling you something. I am telling you something. Don't forget why they call a group of people from masses. Go and define the word masses. I am not like that. So I understand if you don't want to understand. You can copy it and use it to do business. I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I have a bigger light, a bigger frequency and vibrations. Tap into it. I don't have a problem. Na nyankopon ye adom. Obisi nyankopon ben grace nyankopon. Oye adom a ye beto aso because nowadays na I am pese me video ni nya longo. Enti nyankopon ye adom a next week ni ye be kasa about nipa moja. Said ya yehwiegu. Na fe ya hwe se bibi na asinti na se ye atonement no eno so how ye betumi aye no atonement. Abusuya mini problem bia they are making in say there are sacrifice. Yes, there is a sacrifice. Abu esese wukum no eye sa abu su sebe that animal nature na ewo wumu sebe ma won dwen kwa chire say ade ne yina ye tu kwanko na me kwa me we education so abrofo ni mesuen o mama manko hospital people we up to something the enti ye yina ye kosei ye no mutu fo ma ne ye yina ye dede o mu ye sa ne ye yina ye dede se panyin bi mpoba no ye awake no person kan asem mpo nchire yenya the masses no will not listen ena knowledge ni wo ho wo de man so a omo wo ba bi o be press ama masses no say omo mbra against you. I am here and I am never on that level. I am preaching yourself to you. I am saying do that sacrifice now. Kill that animal nature in you now so you are able to think and vibrate on a higher frequency. Your demeanor, your way of doing things will show whether your animal behavior is in you or not. Macro.